Hello everybody. Today I'm reviewing a watch from Cronos. The model name is L6033 and it's a homage to a Tudor BB54. Wearing a Seiko Alpinist today. It has a sunburst green dial. I will review it later on my channel as well. So let's start with dimensions and specs. The case diameter is 37 millimeters. The lug width is 20 millimeters. The lug to lug is 46 millimeters and it's 11.2 millimeters slim. So it's very slim watch and very compact. It has a stainless steel case, a sapphire glass, a matte ceramic bezel. It has a C3 lume on the dial and a BGW9 lume on the bezel, and the one that I have has a Swift SW200 movement. Let me just show you the lume colors. They are very nice. I like the combo. So when Tudor released BB54, I liked the watch for its dimensions and specs, but mainly for the dimensions because lately I'm into smaller and slimmer watches, and it's very hard to find a diver watch that is less than 38 millimeters and that is slim. So I have a few expensive watches, but I don't have enough money to buy every expensive watch I like, especially when I don't know if I will actually like it after wearing for some time. So I decided to look for a Homage version and try it before deciding if I need to save money for the original one. The closest match was this Cronos. The most important part for me was its dimensions, and Cronos got every dimension right on this watch, in my opinion. It's very close to the original one, and which is the most important part for me, it is slim. So I did some, this was my first Cronos, but I reviewed the second Cronos first, the Explorer Homage. So when I was thinking of buying this watch, I did a lot of research through a number of forums and groups and found that Cronos quality is usually on par with San Martin. And I've heard that San Martin's quality is usually better than Seiko. I don't own San Martin, but I've heard that a lot. So the quality of this watch is really good. The case finishing is very nice. Doesn't have any sharp edges. I really like it. It's doesn't feel cheap or anything. It feels like a solid watch. The bracelet is very nice. I think it's even better than the one on the Explorer Homage. And why I think so is because of this clasp. I like this type of clasp more, and also it has better on-the-fly adjustment. On the Explorer Homage, it only had, I think, 2 or 3, I think 2 positions, but this one has 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it has 5 positions to adjust. Oh, let me put it on my wrist. I have a 7-inch wrist, and I think it looks perfect. So the movement is good. I like it. It's very accurate. I regulate my watches myself, usually, not the expensive ones. And this one I regulated to +2 or 3 seconds a day. So it's very accurate. And the bezel doesn't have the backplay, which is very good. What else? It has a screw down crown, 200-meter water resistance. In overall, I really like this watch. The quality is very good. The bracelet is very nice, comfortable to wear. It's a quality watch. There are a few things I don't like or I had issues with. The first thing I don't like about this watch is the crown. The crown is very small, or it's just not grippy enough. It's not easy to unscrew and screw down. I wish it was a little bigger, or they made it somehow a bit grippier. That would be nice. And then the bezel. A few things about the bezel. The first one is the bezel was not aligned, is not aligned like properly. It's very slightly misaligned. I don't know how I can show you it on the camera because it depends on the angle. So I've contacted Cronos and asked them to send me a spare bezel insert because I was gonna unglue this one and try to align it and glue it back. So I was worried if I damage the original bezel, and they agreed to send me the spare bezel insert. So the customer service for Cronos is good so far. They were happy to help me. The other part of the bezel is it's not very clicky or snappy. I don't know if you can hear that well. And it's very easy to rotate it. I like it better if it's more snappy and have more resistance. For example, my Glycine Combat. I like this bezel very much. Let's compare. Just hear the sound. I don't know if you can tell the difference, which one you like more, but for me, it feels a little cheap, this one. It's easy to rotate, it doesn't click, the sound is not that clicky, but if I forget about it, the watch is very good. For $250, I think it's worth it. There is nothing else I don't like about this watch. Let me just show you a closer view. It has a sunburst dial, but I don't think you can see it here. Oh, I think you can see it. It's just a plain back, nothing on it. The crown is signed. I like the Cronos logo. And they have their logo on the clasp as well. So in overall, I really like this watch. I wear it a lot. I like that it doesn't have the date because I have so many watches and I get lazy to change the dates on them. I think that would be it. Thank you for watching, and until next time.